We recently relocated to Weslaco, so we're now here at the CIC on Railroad. So really stoked to have the team here. We're going to be operating here full time, 5 days a week. And last month we did our best month yet. We financed a little over $2 million in trade between various suppliers and buyers across the U.S. and Mexico.
And I know one person that's going to be delighted you're here, Mr. Steve Valdez from the Weslaco EDC. I gave him the heads up that you're looking for a home, and as you were based here, your wife's business is here, I thought Weslaco would be the place, and here you are. He must be delighted.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been a great pleasure to work with Steve, Ron, and Lori, as well as other team members, Linda, and everyone that was able to make it happen. So thanks, y'all, for helping us land here for sure.
Have there been any more developments in terms of the software that you're creating? Have you had any breakthroughs? Were there any challenges that you were facing and you've made that you're going to make things even better, more streamlined?
Yeah, so we've actually been building what we're calling our supply log system. It's a beta that is a full all-in-one ERP for cross-border businesses. So this will allow you to manage your accounting, so general ledger, journal entries, connect that to your bank. It'll also be doing inventory management. So you'll be able to see live inventory. You'll be able to do receiving entries, shipping entries from a warehouse, issue invoices, sales orders, purchase orders. It goes across multiple departments and multiple teams. We're still perfecting that system, but we believe we can make a really big change in a lot of ways, increasing efficiency and automation for traditional systems that have been in the industry, specifically in fresh produce, for the last 10, 15 years.
I know one of the most recent interviews we had with you, you were making a call really for all importers, exporters to get in touch with you. That was like a big ask, and we got a big continent here to deal with. How is that going? Have you been connecting with the people that you want to meet up with?
Yeah, absolutely. There have been more importers in the McAllen area that have reached out to us that we've been meeting up with. I've had the pleasure of going on a dove hunt with a few of them, hanging out, going to their offices, learning about their businesses. So it's been a huge help. We're still interested in talking to any and all importers and exporters, whether they're looking for financing and liquidity services, or they're looking to just see, hey, what's the latest in the industry that can help improve my business operations? We're here to help in all of those ways.
The most incredible part of the story for me is the fact that you were telling me early on about how you're helping the original farmer in Mexico, that the folks that they've got a small family operation and they just do not have the expertise to get their product across the river and into the markets here, and yet you're there to help. So you must have some incredible stories of although it's early days for the company, of the people that you are helping at the ground level.
Oh, absolutely. And they are very kind in reaching out and expressing how much of operational pleasure it's been to work with us and work with our teams. I know it warms my heart, but it also warms the heart of my team when they get to read those messages and we get to share that within our internal Slack communications. And it's been a pleasure. Not only are those people really fun to work with, but we learn a lot. We learn a lot from all of the companies that we work with at all of the various stages that they're at.
And as you mentioned your team, we took a photo with some of the members, and I was asking them, they are sort of scattered. They do not all work in the same office.
Correct.
They don't even work in the same country.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have talent all over. We screen for certain things, and what I really look for above all is a true attitude of service. And you can find that in any country. We have guys that are out of Brazil. We have guys and gals out of Mexico, whether that's in central Mexico, along the border. And they're constantly coming in and out. Some people have decided to relocate. So like we have one of my team members who recently relocated from Durango to McAllen. He's now more particularly in Weslaco. As the company continues to grow, we do expect that there will be more and more, not just engineering talent, but customer service, sales, operations, risk, that we not only want to hire locally, but we also want to bring in from other places. I think the Valley is a really beautiful place to live, and every chance I get to show people from other countries, other cultures, what we have, and win their hearts, I consider it a win for the Valley.
And another answer you gave me, for me, was fascinating in one of the recent interviews where I think you said maybe you were in San Francisco and you were making a pitch for funding, and they said, well, what's the special advantage here, and why should we help you? I mean, what's your competitive advantage? And you said where you're from. Being on the border is something special, and those guys did not realize just how much trade there was here.
Correct.
Fair comment?
Yeah, no, it's true. Anytime I'm pitching or presenting and investors ask like what differentiates us, the first thing I say is speed. And then I pair that with, by the way, no one will actually be with these customers other than us. And you don't see it. There's no tech companies that are selling to cross-border industries based in McAllen, based in Weslaco, you might get one or two of them in Austin or Houston or these like larger metropolitan areas, but no one's actually coming to where the customers are, right? Where the commerce is happening, where the trade is happening. And I think that really speaks to the kind of culture and core that our company really stands for, which is like, go to where the business is being conducted, participate there, right? We're not just here, we're also in Laredo, we go to El Paso a lot, San Diego, Nogales. Like, we spend a lot of time in different areas across the border, making sure that we're seeing the right patterns in business and matching that with really just great customer service.
And another question I always like to ask you is, tell us about the latest awards you've won.
Oh, yes.
Don't tell me there's been nothing new.
Let me see. We did no awards won yet. Got nominated for some, but we'll have to wait on that.
And I know you've got a big announcement. You can't say anything at the moment, but there is some exciting news happening soon.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully we'll have an update in the next month and a half. We're closing a really great partner, lending partner for financing. So we're in the later stages of that, but good business is wait till it's done to call it done.